Right, fellas, you're gonna have to tell me if you hear me, if you see me, and all that kind of good stuff because this is all new to me tonight, guys. Hello, Jimmy. Right, fellas, you're gonna have to tell me if you hear me, if you see me, and all. All right, I had to mute the YouTubian. All right, we got that done. Anthony Dodge, let's see. I think I can see. Well, hello guys. Chasco, what's going on? Jim Tedesco, how's it going? Anthony Dodge, glad you could make it in tonight. Uh, Dwight Curley, how's it going? Norman Rue. And that's about it for now. The only thing I don't like about this, it doesn't tell me how many peoples is watching. Sound good, pitch is good, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See and hear you. Great, great, great. Martin Searsmore, how's it going, buddy? I haven't seen you for a while. Glad you can make it in tonight. Topic tonight, my fellow YouTubians. Let's see, I think it's going to be something on that nature. We're going to talk about that stuff right up there. I'm backwards. Anyhow, we're going to wait for a few more people to get into here, and then we'll start seeing what's going on. So, with all of that being said, let's see who else is here. Same people. Curly Express, how's it going? This is a new experience for me. I'm working on figuring out why, number one, I can't hook up any of my cameras in this room with StreamYards. I just don't know why I can't do it. They were working and now they're not working. So it's crazy. Stupid. I tell you. So anyhow, I'm going to wait for a few more people to get in here. YouTubing. Hello, Derek. How's it going, buddy? Oh, Steve in here? Steve, no cookie. Hello, Ethan. How's it going, my friend? Glad you can make it in. Kevin's GLE. Nice to see you in here, buddy. Hey, I like that chicken wire you used. That looks pretty good, man. I tell you, I don't know if I commented on your video yet, but if I did watch it, so otherwise I wouldn't know about the chicken wire. But yeah, so it looked pretty good. I think it'd be a little out of scale for N scale, but look, it was looking pretty good. My name is Uncle Ariel Ethan. Oh my God. Ariel Mermaid? Oh my God. Okay. John Skokill, how's it going, bud? Nice to see you in here. That was funny. All right, I'm going to switch to another camera now. And you guys let me know if you see it and you hear me because I think I have everything working sort of, kind of. But hey, I will tell you one thing. If I run into any kind of a glitch tonight, I'm shutting it down. So I'm going to switch this camera now. Let's see how this is going to work. All right, guys. So you know I have some memberships going on, and I want to thank these people for supporting my channel. And we're going to start out. And I need to redo Ken's name. I spelled it wrong. It has to be an S instead of a C. Anyhow, we got Paul Jordan, New Haven Rails, Hot Rod Rodney, Joe Rader, Chris Mitchell, Dennis Dude, Dave B. How do you spell that right? Bugs Moran, Grandpa Rails, Jim Veronico, Ron Moen, Brian Page, Dustin Enskell, Robert Young, Mark Arnold, and Ken Busick. Anyhow, I want to thank those guys for giving me the support, and I really do appreciate you guys. So let me get back to this guy here. That seems to be working good so far. And I think I just seen Steve from Wigwag Workshop come in. Hello, Steve. John Tanzillo, how's it going, buddy? All is good with the transition. Thank you very much. I appreciate the feedback there, Norman. Yeah, it's like I am working on the problem I have with this right now is that I cannot add my guest. So in other words, John Dilly will not be here tonight. I cannot get him on here now. I did find a thing called OBS Ninja, and I guess it's like a Zoom or Skype or one of those things. But anyhow, I started to work on it, and I couldn't get it to work right now because I was in a hurry. So we'll have to see for next week if I can get it to work. Joe Raider, how's it going, buddy? You can start now. Okay, Joe, I was waiting for you, bud. Uh, anyhow, see, like, with StreamYards, I have my intro and all of that stuff. Am I just distorting to you guys? Because I see my meters going into the red over here, and if I lower it now, I probably will get really low. Let's see. Is that any better now? Can you guys still hear me? Is it lower? Is it better? All right. Hi, Ro. Damn. Can someone give me a count, please? I don't see any place on here on YouTube where it tells you how many people is in here. Oh, yeah, it does. 16 way down at the bottom there. Start streaming 5. All right. Gives you some kind of. Hello, Mr. Hot Rod Rodney. How's it going, buddy? No. First of all, he did text me and said that the road that the road that he takes to go home is down to one lane, and he said he was going to be late. So I told him, well, don't rush about it because I don't know if I can get you into the show tonight anyhow. So he may not be here. You lost me there, Derek. Who or what were you looking for on the first loop when you were saying, where are they? Um, I don't know. Hello, Pedro Spicer. How's it going, buddy? If you can clarify that statement a little bit there, Derek, I'll try and answer it. But right now, I don't know what you mean by that. All right, guys. Well, being in the model railroad hobby, we also need to have lots and lots of tools because we are encountering different aspects of the hobby. We have electrical work, we have track laying, we have carpentry work, scenery work, and all kinds of different stuff that you can get into model railroading. Now, for me, my best part of the hobby is doing scenery. Because that's where you can get most creative and that's where it makes the biggest difference on how your layout looks. Okay, my audio is too low. Okay, John, thank you very much. I'll fix that. I'll try to anyhow. Let's see. This is a whole process with this thing. I got to go here and let's see, we'll juice that up to 7. Okay. Is that better now, John? I think I'm just barely right. I'm just peeking a little bit into the red. Anyhow, thank you for that input, John. I appreciate that. I can't get my good mic to work. I'm using my cheap little lapel mic, lavalier mic. See it right there? And it's a good mic. I mean, it works okay. It's just that I like my other mic because it gives my voice a better sound to it. Anyhow, so what I was saying is my favorite is building structures. Okay, that's my second favorite, I would say. Lane track and electrical work is kind of like way down at the bottom of the list. Anyhow, in order for us to do that stuff, we need tools. So I'm going to show you the tools that I have, some of the tools that I have that I do my models with and that I do my layout stuff with. All right, so with that being said, now see, I am peeking out. I have to try and keep my mouth. Maybe if I take the mic off and lay it down somewhere, it'd be better. So, all right, John Skolkill, if you can still hear me, and let me know if that's loud enough. I can juice it up more if I need to. But at least right now it's not going into the red. I have to move. No, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it on me. I'm sorry, fellas. This is all new to me tonight. All new to me. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get down to this camera, and hopefully this is gonna work when I press this button. And I'm gonna show you what I have and how we're gonna get around using all of this stuff. All right. So here we go. All right. you can see a large array of tools right there in front of you, but what you can't see is some of the stuff that's off camera. And that would be, let's see. Oh, you know what? That camera's not working. Oh my God. Oh, really? Hold on. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. It's okay. Yeah. Da-da-da. Oh, man. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see if I can get this working. Sorry about all the screw ups here. See, I don't have a camera here. That's what the problem is. No. Cancel. This is not being very nice to me today. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Why is it saying microphone? Oh, I see what I'm doing. Duh. Oops, sorry guys. Let me get rid of that. And we need to go here. And now, nope, see, it's not working. That's just a picture behind me there. So let's see. Oh, I am so sorry about this, fellas. No, 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 it's not. It's not going to do it. This is really stupid. I'm really sorry, guys. And I told you if there was one glitch, I would probably shut this down tonight. I'm going to try one more time. Let me get rid of this. Cancel. Get rid of this guy. Cancel. All right. Add video capture. We'll go with that. No. All right, guys. I can't get a stupid camera to work now. I'm just tired. Just really, really tired. And make sure it's all plugged in. This one here is down there. And it's plugged in. And the camera's definitely not on. I will try again. Sorry for seeing my big fat belly in the way there. Let's see. Properties. Huh. Oh, that's not gonna work. I am so pissed off right now. I want a camera here. Why can't I get a camera here? No, it's just not going to work. Yeah, the stupid camera's not even turning on. So it's not even seeing it. Yeah, I know you guys see the tools, but if I start moving around, see, I'm waving my hand in front of the camera right now. Hello. Yes. I got an overhead camera. It's a Logitech. It's USB, and it was. Yeah, but the thing is, the camera's not working. That's just a picture. That was the last thing that the camera saw before it went dark. The camera's not even turning on, and I don't know why it's not turning on. I've been having trouble all fucking week with this shit. Uh, uh, so well, that's a little bit hard too because that's behind my monitors and stuff. Yes. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye. Uh, that phone call was from Sparky. He was trying to ask me what was going on. Anyhow, I guess I could just pick the tools up and show them to you and just go from there. All right. So let's see. All right. First thing, any kind of modeling you're going to do, especially if you're doing scratch builds, this is a cool tool to have. This is a chopper. Now, this one's really old. I want to get one that's longer so I can do longer sheets. And also, I want to see if I think they have something like this that's a paper cutter that's got a long blade on it, which would be good for cutting styrene. So, I'm not pushing anything on my Amazon page, but you can find some of the stuff I'm going to show you on my Amazon page. And if someone gave me a gift, I will tell you who that gift is from, and so on and so forth. So that's the first tool. The next tool is a very, very handy tool. Is this guy. This is a magnetic jig that's got square corners on it. And when you're putting a model together, even a kit build, you can use this to make sure your building stays square. I use this all the time. As you can see, it's pretty messed up on the inside. And my video is not that good either tonight. All right. To cut plastic, and by the way, that jig rig, that magnetic tray was a gift from Roy Hardwick. This is another tool, your miter and your miter saw. Now this came as a kit. There's 3 other blades that go along with this. Again, scratch building or even cutting track or whatever, you can use this. Now this tool is pretty cool and it comes in different lengths, but this is for people um, that do a lot of cutting with knives and are afraid to get your fingers cut. It's got this knob on there, and it's also beveled here on the edge, so you can put it up against your work and you run your knife along this edge and you keep your fingers away. And plus, it's got a little bit of weight that helps you to hold it down. This was another gift from Roy Hardwick. This is a 6-inch, and I also have a 12-inch. Hi, Ralph. How's it going, buddy? Hi, Sidetrack 77. How's it going? Dave, Low Country. How's it going? John C and EI. How's it going, buddy? All right. So, also, you'll need some marking devices. I always have a black and a red, and I use mechanical pencils. They come in different uh, lead intensity. I don't know if that's it, but there's like a 3, a 7, a 5, and a 9. The 9 being the darkest, and a 3 being the lightest. I have 2 sets of these, all 5 of them. And like I said, I always have a couple of markers. So can I move me over a little bit? I can. All right. So now, I have several knives. These ones, this one here with the handle like that, this is my most comfortable knife. It fits nice in your hand. You don't have to hold it too hard. It really feels good. But I have 3 different ones. Actually, I have the standard ones that's got this type of blade handle on it. I got one of those. I got 2 more of these and chisel blades. Cutting styrene, cutting cork road bed, whatever you need to use that for. All right. And if you have those, then you also need a good supply of number 11 blades, and then there's a good supply of chisel blades in here. All right, so you got a pin vise, and if you have a pin vise, you need to have, yeah, that's crazy. You need to have some small drill bits, micro drill bits. Also, I always have a small screwdriver, flat blade, and Phillips head. That's for if you need to work on locomotives or cups, trucks or couplers or whatever. Those come in handy. Next tools I got here, I use a lot because of the size of the stuff that I do at the end scale. I use a lot of tweezers. This is a self-closing one, and as you can see, it's got a lot of paint on it. I use this to hold the paint. One pointy. It's not good. You can't see this. One pointy. Hello, Mr. Ron Moen. How's it going, buddy? No problem, because everything is screwed up tonight, so don't worry about it. Now, you guys remember a couple months ago, I had surgery done on my hand, and when they went to take the stitches out, they took them out with these, and I asked them if I could have them, and they gave them to me, so okay. And then I have some curved ones, and like I said, because of the size stuff that I work with in N scale, I need to have these tweezers to help me out. All right. So now, electrical work. Soldering iron. This was a gift from Dave BNSF N scale. Now this thing is cool because you can adjust the temperature on it, and it's worked really, really good. I really enjoy this, and it's a very handy tool. Of course, you'll need solder and flux to go along with that. I didn't bring out my other wire strippers, but these ones, oops, there's blue behind me. That's why you're not going to see it. But these ones here are my favorites. I mean, you just put wire in this end and you clip it and it strips it right away. And you can do 2 or 3 wires at the same time. Now, we all do electrical work because we have to wire our track and accessories and stuff like that. You can find this on my Amazon page. It's not expensive. It's like 13 bucks. All right, let's see. More tweezers here. Another fantastic tool. Don't matter. Hello, Mr. Grandpa Rails. How are you? See, you made it home, bud. See, I could have done this in my other room, but I had no place to put all of these tools in that room. That room is not set up like this room is. Anyhow, this is a very, very, very cool tool. This is a nibbler, and I think I've showed you guys a few kits. In fact, on the build I'm doing now, I used it several times. But anyhow, put a piece of plastic or whatever you're going to cut in there, and you squeeze, and you can see it pulls the blade down, and it cuts. This was a gift from Mr. Eric Hall, IMRRO. What do we got that? Scissors. Always good to have scissors. Again, doing cork on your layout, you can use the scissors. You can cut some plastic with scissors. Again, when they were taking my stitches out, they had to use these guys. And they got a curved tip on them and everything like that. I asked if I could have those, and they said, sure, here you go. So, hey, maybe I should go have more operations, eh? All right, what do we got? We're getting down here. Now, earlier, I showed you that you have to have pencils and markers and stuff. You'll need something to draw lines with. So, you got one. I bought a kit here, and somebody said something that it was a very, very weird size kit. This kit had a 6, an 8, a 12, and a 14-inch ruler. Now, I've never heard of a 14-inch ruler, but I'll tell you what. I got 3 of them here, right here. I tell you what, they come in so handy. The long one, the 14-inch one, especially when you got to cut a 12-inch piece of plastic across the width of the plastic, and all you have is a 12-inch ruler, this is a lot better, let me tell you. And to tell you the truth, I really don't remember. Oh, yeah, it's from Mr. Penn. You guys can see that on the back with the mustache. That's where I got these rulers from. Also, I have a favorite, which is this one. And the reason why it's a favorite is because it's got the metric system on the back, and I use the metric system quite a bit. It's 6-inch when I have to cut smaller stuff. I have these two from my work. I had these at my work. All right, most important ruler is this guy. And that's a scale rule. Now this one has 4 different scales on it, and it's got decimal conversions on it, and it's got inch, and it's got a 6-inch ruler on here also. Very nifty ruler. Deluxe Model Railroad Reference Ruler. It's made by Excel. And I believe you can find this on my Amazon page. Also, very, very handy tool, especially if you're doing scratch building and you're doing prototype scratch building. If you guys have been watching my build on the firehouse, I use this a lot, and a different way of finding measurements to make your buildings. This here is a great little tool if you have to get into a tight place. This is called Touch and Flow, and it comes with this adhesive. This is like almost like the Glastruct plastic bond. Anyhow, it's a glass tube. I don't know if you're gonna see that, with a very, very, very fine pin at the end. And what you do is, hold on, there it is. You take this suction bottle and you put your tube in here very gently, because this glass tube will break. I did break it already. So now you got this configuration. Sorry about that, you can't see it. You stick this end with this squeezed, and you stick it into the adhesive, and you let go, and it sucks the fluid up into the glass tube. Now, you take this guy off, right? And as long as you hold this level, it won't come out. But as soon as you tilt it, and as soon as you put a little pressure on that needle, it starts to flow out, and it gives you such a fine line of glue. It's almost impossible to see the glue when it dries. Good tool. This was a gift from Roy Hardwick also. Very delicate tool, so you need to be careful with it. It comes as a kit with this stuff. All right. All right. Once you start building stuff, you're going to need some sanding devices. I use these nail files. Of course, they're dual grit. One side's fine, one side is rough, and they also come in different grits. So when you buy them, you need to look out for that. I got these, I think, off of Amazon. I don't remember. It's like a pack of 8 or 10 or something like that. Also, these sanding sticks. Oh man, you really can't see that. Sorry about that. Anyhow, these are sanding sticks, and let's see. You can see the way it's shaped right here. Well, there's a sandpaper on top, and it goes around the bottom, And it's got a very narrow nose right here, so you get into really tight spaces. And this comes, the different colors of the handle designate the coarseness of the paper. And you can change this paper out just by squeezing the dealing bob here, and it loosens it up, and you can take it off. All right. Then again, when I didn't have those, I made my own. It's just a piece of plastic with some tape, with a piece of sandpaper on it. That's all it is. Let's see, Sidetrack, Magic Show. How you doing, Ian? Nice to see you in here, buddy. SoCal Scale Models. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the first time I used that little tube thingy, I did break it. And it just putting this little blue bottle on top, the little bottle on top of there, I broke it. It's a real tight fit on that little nozzle that's in there. All right, so let's move on down to this stuff. I have an assortment of pliers, and these are just a few. I have some more out in the my training room. These dikes, I use them for cutting wires. Sometimes if I don't have my other tool available, this here to lock stuff up when I need to lock a bolt up, like when you're putting your framework together. This is good to have. Also, a little pair of needle nose for holding little nails. Now, you guys with HO, I don't know how you do. I know a lot of you guys do spikes. I do not do spikes. I tried once with this little hammer. I could not get a spike in there. Hello, Dave DES. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Let's see. Who else? I think I got everybody. So, now, these, of course, you're not going to see them, but these are sprue cutters. Do not use these on anything that's metal. Track or anything that's metal, do not use these. If you're going to cut track, you need to use these. And these work really, really well. These ones are new. I just got these one a couple months ago. But they give a nice flush cut when you cut your track, and very, very little filing down to do. And these guys here work very well on your sprue. Take your parts off your sprues. All right, so what else we got here? Another measuring device is a caliper. You guys, this one here is metric and USA. And it worked. It's a cheap. It was like $8, but it works for my purposes. It works just fine. Hello, Mr. Frank Neer. How is it? And that's right. Don't use the track cutters on piano wire or, as Frank Neer says, music wire. It will kill the blade. I have a special pair of dikes. Like I told you, these guys here I use for small metal parts, maybe a piece of track if I'm not going to put a rail joiner on it. But what I use for cutting piano wire is a larger pair of side cutters. I do not use my track tool. It will definitely kill your blade. All right, let's see. Getting down to the gritty nitty here. If you're doing scratch builds, or even if you're planning your layout on a piece of paper or graph paper or whatever, you'll need a compass. Damn, I'm showing everything blue tonight. You'll need a compass. This one here was a little bit on the expensive side. I paid $9 or $10 for this, which is not really that expensive, but for what it is. But this works really well. And if you want some angles, you'll have to have some squares. Various types of clamps. This was a set of 4 that was a gift from Dave, BNSF N-Scale. And I got a bunch of these guys too, different sizes of these guys. And if you have a Dremel tool, it's always good to have a complete pack of cutoff wheels, because cutoff wheels, they will cut through anything, but if you just lay it down and knock it on something, they will break. So, always good to have a bunch of these around. And again, again, it's blue. Masking tape, different size masking tapes. And finally, these are good to have. I have about 8 of these, and they are good for if you're putting a model together. You want to hold your parts down, uh, gluing your roadbed down, gluing your track down. You got all of this stuff. You can use these to weight your stuff down while it dries. So, with all of that being said, there is a lot more tools that I have, but this room is like way too small to bring them all in here. Easy lock on cutoff wheels. I don't know what that is. You like the invisible tape? Hello, Dave. F&B Railroad. How's it going, my friend? Hardy, how's it going? Grandpa Ralph, thank you. Oh man, I don't even have my dang bell in here. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, John. I appreciate that, buddy. Oh, God. Uh, the 1, 2, 3 blocks are really, you'll find them on Amazon. They come as a pair. Um, I think they were like $20 for a pair or something like that. I might even have them on my Amazon page. I'm not really pushing my Amazon page, but just to make life easy for you guys to find something. My Amazon page is on every one of my videos, and also Ralph posts up all the time. Hello, Mr. Bernard C. How's it going, my friend? All right, so just one little glitch tonight. I'm hoping to have all of this straightened out by next week, because I don't like doing all this new stuff. Now, like I said, I found something earlier. Um, it's a software. It's kind of like Zoom or Skype or something like that. And I started to do it, but I was running out of time. And I said, you know what? I'll just mess with it next week or during the week. Let's see. Anyhow, tomorrow's video. Oh, and I want to thank Kevin Brown from last week's super chats. I didn't I usually write everything down, and I tell you guys who gave me what but I didn't have time to do that, messing with all of this stuff. Believe me, I was getting really frustrated. I was about to throw in the towel and say, screw it, I don't want to do any of this. Anyhow, I really don't know why that camera's not even turning on. Uh-oh. Huh. Sorry about that. Camera went to sleep. See, there's all this kind of stupid stuff happening. Oh my God. Anyhow, um, I am really frustrated on what's going on with all my stuff that's happening here. I'm glad I was able to get at least this done tonight. Tomorrow's videos, I have a choice of 4 videos. These are the choices you have. Hayes Fire Department Part 4. How to build an N-scale garage door with windows. A layout update. And also, over this past weekend, myself, Dave Schenkel, and Nolan Knopfli, we went to another layout tour, and that was the Adobe Mountain Model Railroad Club. So that's the choice you got. 4 videos. Which one do you want me to post for tomorrow? They are all short, by the way. They're all under 15 minutes. Check the plug on the camera. It just went to sleep, Rodney. It's been on for 2 hours now. Batteries. Oh yeah, it is. The battery's flashing at me. All right, well, that's another glitch I got to worry about. Battery's going dead on that camera, so it's probably going to fall asleep and not wake up. So while I have the opportunity to say thank you for showing up and dealing with my crap that went on tonight, I do appreciate it. The videos for tomorrow, like I said, let's see if anybody put one up here real quick. Layout update is Hot Rod Rodney. Hayes Forest, Ralph Greenwood, Steve 87 is Steve. There's something in that in Hayes for you, by the way. You like the layout visits? Okay. Let's see. I wish that my battery wasn't going to go dead because I would talk to JD about he went to see the Thunderbirds this past weekend. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to say goodbye because the battery thing is definitely flashing at me and I know it's just going to go to sleep and that's it. Thank you again for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow on one of my videos. Bye for now.